One Piece is an anime that has so many great characters, and on the other end, it has a bunch of bad ones. And today, I'm listing the top 10 worst characters in all of One Piece. Here we go. Starting off with number 10, we have Hod Jones. Hod Jones has been one of the worst characters in all fiction. One, he's a fisherman, and then two, his character just sucks. He was a massive druggie, he only took drugs for power, and he got dipped in the water by a human. How are you a fisherman that excels in water, losing to a human with green hair and swords? Going out sad. Number 2, we have Tom. Tom was a shipwright. He was in Water 7, and he was like Frankie's old mentor or dad. It's like it could be both. And I didn't like him. There was no like specific reason on why I didn't like Tom. He just was like on the screen too much. You know, Fishman. Actually, I'm gonna stop right there. Next one. For number 8, we have Frankie. So I know it's crazy to say a straw hat, but I honestly don't like Frankie that much. Every time he hits me with a super, I lose a brain cell for it. Every time Frankie does that, it's so annoying. I don't like his character design. They should have kept it from like pre-time skip. At least that was like, you know, somewhat bearable, but like post-time skip, not the move whatsoever. His moveset's lame. That mech he has, lame. The way he talks, lame. His hair color, lame. You know, I would rather him be a fisherman than be, you know, a cyborg. Yeah, I get that he's a cyborg, right? But his design is so bad. If he had a design that was like, let's just say, I said it before, but like Kirito. No, Kirito, that's his name, right? If he had a design like that, that would be so fire. Imagine him, but like as a cyborg. And also, like, let's just say Cyborg from Teen Titans. That'd be an amazing design as well, but he can't make himself black. That'd be like a black face. So if you make yourself a black face, then you'd probably get canceled. And I wouldn't be mad with Frankie get canceled, but yeah, it'd definitely be Frankie for number 8 on the list, for sure. And for number 7, we have Arlong. He was doing good at first, right? He stood on business, and it was going all well until he got diffed. You know, he might be one of the biggest frauds in all of One Piece. You can't be going on like this for so long and lose to a condom man. That's fraud watch activity. You have a sharp nose that goes like triangle, 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 triangle. And 1, he did to your nose. And 2, you got diffed. So I mean, Arlong is definitely on this list for top 10 of one of the worst villains of all of One Piece. Or characters. Yes, characters, not villains, yeah. I don't know what number is next, I already forgot. But up next, we have Hatchman, or Hatchman, whatever his name is, the octopus dude. Octopus dude, he's a loser. And it's not just because he's a fisherman, that's racist. But it's also because that he has 8 arms, because, wait, octopus have 6 arms or 8 arms? I think they have 8 arms. And he holds 8 swords. You know what he does with them 8 swords? He loses. How do you lose to somebody with 8, when you have 8 swords, right? You should be like top of the line, borderline the best warrior with the best swordsman, right? However, he's not. There is some dude out there named Zoro the Minority Hunter or Pirate Hunter. This guy here is using 3 swords, and he's already one of the best to ever do it. If you have 8 swords, you should be top, but you're not, because you're a fraud. You have Luffy step up for you during the Celestial Dragon thingy in Sabaody. And you couldn't do it yourself because you're a fraud. Yeah, you might be injured, but it doesn't matter. Zoro's injured all the time, and the fact that you can't do anything yourself is insane. So that's why you're, I believe, number 6 or number 7. Up next, we have Fisher Tiger. So I know this might be a crazy one, right? But Frankie Tiger is not the move. And I say Frankie Tiger is not the move. It's because he switched up on his homies. All for a human child. Now, personally, I would not switch up on the bros for a human child, right? There is no way. You have your mission, your creed to, you know, to stop the inconsistent treatment or unfair treatment when it comes to humans and fishermen. You're like, nah, see, let's actually return this little girl so I can kill her and drop her off to the sea. Nah. You want to save her. No, brother, you are a fisherman. You are meant to be bad. You're meant to steal, rob, kill, you know, do everything bad under the sun. But you want to be a good guy. So, no. Absolutely not. Arlong was in the right. He should have, you know, he should have been kicked you off. He should have been cut you off, whatever, from the get-go. But I mean, that's why you're up there, buddy. Fisher Tiger, you are a fed. You are a rat. You are a 6'9". You are a Shanks. You're done. Next, we have Trible. So Trible, oh, the most annoying, obnoxious character of all time. So Trible is a character, the mucus fruit man, in Dressrosa. And what bothers me so much is how disgusting and nasty that fruit is. 2, the way he speaks, right? And 3, the way he laughs. He always goes nah nah, or not laugh like how he said you nah 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 nah. Bro, shut up, please. Like it's like the voice is like in my head. It's like nah 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 nah. I'm gonna lose my mind. So he's easily one of the most hated characters in my opinion in all of One Piece. Actually, not an opinion, it's a fact. Obnoxious character. The way he speaks, annoying. His voice, annoying. He probably stinks. I know for a fact he stinks. I don't think he even bathes. Because how do you bathe mucus? Because the water around mucus just like hover around it. Or like not even touch. Because it's like oil and water. They don't like meet. So it's probably just like water around him. But him himself is dirty and he stink. So yeah, that's where I think that's number 4 slot. He gets that for sure. Coming in at number 3, we have Spandam. Spandam. That is the every time I think of him, I just wanna because of what he did to Robin. This man Spandam is he's actually evil, wicked, twisted in mind, right? But he's all those things, but he is weak. He is all talk. He doesn't do anything besides you see Stone Prism. And whenever he got you, he starts to torch you, but like he can barely even do that. So whenever this happened back in the Indies lobby, I was so happy when Robin actually broke this man's back. Showed him with a flus, and then his back went, broke his back. That was the most like satisfying thing ever. But anyways, Spandam, 1, he has no drip. 2, like I said, he's all talk. 3, he has no dreaming qualities, right? He is so spoiled and so weak, it's funny. And every time I see him scream, I just hope he dies. But they won't kill him for some reason. When Robin broke his back, he should have died. But you know what happened? He never died. And I was like, how? Your spine's in half. You got, you're cooked. How are you alive? But yeah, Spandam's definitely up there for sure, number 3. For number 2, I have MrOne for number 2. That doesn't really make sense. But yeah, I have him at number 2 for a very specific reason. And it's not the reason that you think. Because I know you guys thinking, oh Malik, your list seems kind of sus. No, why are you a bunch of fishmen? Bro, it's not why. I have MrOne at number 2 because that man is a fraud. And I say he's a fraud because he lost to a pre-time skip Zoro. And okay, it has to do with skin color, I'm not gonna lie. So I like black characters in like all anime and like fiction as well, right? However, this one got done so dirty, and that's what it was sparked the Minority Hunter meme. This dude was so cool. He was like make blades out of his arms and like that, because he was like I think it's a steel fruit or something along those lines. And there's Zoro walking along. They fight each other. Zoro should have lost, right? And then Zoro's like, nah, man, let me get my do-rag. Let me get my hockey or whatever. Dices this man up. And he's cooked. Was that even fair? And it's like, black characters don't get the justice they deserve. Right? If you look down the line of history of black characters, let's just say Mr. Popo, Piccolo, there's Killer Bee, Archer, and the black dude from SAO. They don't get the justice they deserve, like ever. The different Piccolo at this new movie? They made him orange. His new transformation is that he's orange. What? Make that man black, give him a white beater, a do-rag, and a Glock that shoots out key blasts at like Universal Plus. That would be amazing, but they don't do that. They always make him like, they always gonna be like I know the side characters, but like, they can have like a major role or something, like a Duranagonist? I don't know what it's called. But like something like cool like that, but they don't get any like light to shine. I know there's one character in One Piece, his name is King. Like he's like really strong and stuff like that. But he loses to Zoro. So Zoro might be up here for one. Actually, Zoro might be number 1. But yeah, I'm gonna change my list entirely. Yeah, Zoro's number 1. The number 1 most hated, most op character in the show. Because he's stopping all the great characters, the great melanin characters from shining. And fishmen are included as melanin. I think Zoro might be number 1 for the most hated character. So remove everybody on that list aside from Frankie. And I'll just say the most hated character is Zoro. My man is a Fed. Like, dude, not even a Fed. he's a op. He's a Klansman. He's a minority hunter. So yeah, Zoro has to get number 1. And there is an honorable mention. This honorable mention goes out to the one and only true deadbeat in One Piece. Yasop. Brother, you have a child. And you're just like, apparently I don't have a child. Are you serious right now? Actually, it's not just him too. Dragon. Dude, Dragon. You got some explaining to do. There is no way you left your child on this island all alone. Right? And you just want to go stop the world government? You think that's more important than your own child? No, it's not. You know, you made him, and you should take care of him responsibility. That's your responsibility, just take care of him. You know, you could have came back at least to go like, hey son, I'm gonna grab you and train you to be the strongest you can be, whatever. No, you didn't even do that. What are you good for? But anyways, that's my top 10 most hated characters in One Piece, with actually top 12. Something like that. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and like the video as well. And comment down below, who's your most hated character in all One Piece? I want to know. I'm curious. And also, this list is not serious, by the way. But let's make it. Obviously, it's not serious. It's all a joke. Okay, so don't be like, oh, Malik is a da 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 da. Calm down. It's just a joke. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.